Welcome back to Better Living. We're joined by our friend Jeremy Baumhauer, and today he is here. He's from iHeartGlassCity.com, but he's here to talk about the Save the Beat event that is going to happen on Saturday.
Yeah, tonight
Yes.
we start the process of saying goodbye to a friend of mine, friend of the city, the mayor. I had talked to you privately about my relationship way before any of this had happened. And I don't know, it's been 10 days now. Since Sunday, since Super Bowl Sunday, we're once again another level 3, 53 weeks after the bad thing that happened to Toledo. And this time it was 2 cops. One was the mayor, one happened to fall in his driveway. It kind of had, shoveling the driveway.
Right.
So I'm still, it was a really bad Sunday for me. And I had my kids, and they got to see a weird side of so out of that pain of losing somebody, or having something devastating and not knowing, it was kind of selfish what I was doing. I decided I needed to do something. I needed to be proactive. So Tuesday or Wednesday last week, we started putting together a concept of trying to hold the largest CPR training course in Lucas County history.
Because if someone missed this, I'm not sure how they would, but if somebody missed this, there were 2 bystanders, 2 individuals, 2 good Samaritans that stopped and broke out a window in Mayor Collins' car so they could get him out and perform CPR until medics were able to get there.
Yeah, that was the medicine that was getting us through. That was what I was being able to, sharing that story and sharing the story of Evelyn Johnson and Andre Crisp, and how she helped, had no idea who he was, and still made her shift at rallies and finished her shift is so Toledo that was a great Band-Aid for the day. And I didn't, if you remember watching that press conference at 5 o'clock, and we're all waiting, and Dr. Christopher Cooper from UTMC, and he starts choking up, that's when you know it's bad.
Yeah.
And he shares that story. It connected with the city. So it inspired Save the Beat. And Save the Beat is what we're calling this free CPR event this weekend that ProMedic is sponsoring, that you guys are helping us with PSAs. And it's because of the act of Andre and Evelyn that we want to, it's not like an 8-hour certification course, it's just 2 hours. It's an event. I think people hate the word class, but you're gonna go and it's gonna be fun. And it's going to be something that I think reflects perfectly what the mayor did his entire career, which is helping others.
It's a great way for somebody to honor the mayor and what he's done. It's also a great way to learn a life-saving technique that really everybody needs to know. Whether you have kids, whether your kids are grown, you never know when you're going to be in a situation.
You never know who's behind the glasses.
That's exactly right.
And because you don't know when you pull up. And the thing about Toledo, the thing I write about the most is how crazy our character is at giving. Think about it for a second. This guy, Mayor Collins, Mike Collins, he's a Marine, 27 years TPD, 8 years city council, 1 year as mayor. His entire life has been helping others. And that moment that he needed help, someone came and broke his glass in a level 3 snowstorm. So because we are that type of people to help, I would love to help facilitate an education that will actually help save a life. And because of the acts of Andre and Evelyn and Brian Dempsey, who was on the 911 phone call, they bought the mayor time that his family could say goodbye. Bought him 5 days that his daughters from California could come in. So with that being said, I wanted an event to where we could, as a community, come together, show respect to him by doing something proactive and learning how to save a life. Toledo Fire Department has organized, Nikki Zimileski, who's amazing, trains all the firefighters, has 100 trainers, not certified people, trainers from the region. Everyone's sending us their dummies so we can educate the masses. So we have fantastic support. It's on Valentine's Day. I specifically wanted it on that day. You can learn how to save a heart on that day.
It makes a lot of sense.
We're only doing it in the morning, so if you had afternoon action scheduled,
you're all good.
You can get your afternoon action scheduled, whatever it is. There's no reason why you can't show up on Saturday morning.
Let's talk about the logistics of it. 8:30 to, no, 8.
8 to 8:30 is registration.
And then 8:30 to 10:30 is the first session.
Yep, and then we have another open registration from 10:30 to 11.
And then 11 to 1.
So
is the second
8:30 or
session.
11 are your class times. You can get more information at SaveTheBeatToledo.com. You don't have to pre-register, but that would help.
Yes.
So in case...
And the form is right there. It's very simple to do if you want to pre-register.
Yeah, we want to make it as easy as possible. We don't really need the pre-registration, just kind of helps us out as we're planning it.
Sure.
For our volunteers. But if you do something on Valentine's Day, if you were touched, if you were upset last week like I was, that's the day to do it. I mean, Saturday is a great day to do it for him. So 1,000 to 2,000 people, this is how it's been,
Yeah,
you know?
that will be a remarkable tribute to him. And it'll just be such a touching, it would be a touching experience to be involved, period.
Yeah, today we say goodbye, tomorrow we say goodbye. Saturday we can pay our respect.
That's absolutely right. And before you go, here's what you need to do today. He wasn't going to cry.
I'm not crying. This
I'm
is what my
Oprah.
kids, what I said about Sunday and dealing with my children, like this is what it was. It's like, because it was just on and off, and you just keep moving forward, and today I have to think about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
well, before you go on Saturday, get one of these shirts. Let me tell you real quick, we only have a couple seconds left. Juke Mode has made these shirts in honor of Mayor Collins. It would be awesome if you get one of these and you can continue to pay it forward. Because all the proceeds are going to
the other officer's
family that died. So it's a great thing. Make sure you get to Save the Beat this Saturday. We'll be right back on Better Living.